Do you want to hit your driver out of the middle every single time? Today's YouTube video talks you through 3 golf balls how we can start to train one out the middle every single time. Now, hitting out the middle can have great benefits to distance, smash factor and curvature out on the golf course, so it's worth sticking around to the end. Now, what driver are you currently gaming in 2020? And underneath that comment, I want you to comment down below what you think is going to be the biggest player on the market this year. There's plenty out there. Cobra have got a new one out, Callaway and TaylorMade have too. What one do you think is going to be the biggest driver on the market in terms of distance, price point, whatever you want to put down below, comment there now. Welcome to Alex Elliott Golf. If you are a brand new viewer, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, join in with this community and join in throughout the video where I'm going to get you to comment down below. So in today's video we're going to talk about heel shots, toe shots, and how then finally we can start to train a tip out the middle every single time. So we're going to start talking about the pros and cons of hitting it out the heel and the toe, and then we're going to get straight into the nooks of this video. So the first important note we want to make here is that hitting a driver out the toe and out the heel can have drastic effects on where the golf ball flies down the fairway. Now, because the driver has a bigger head, the companies put the centre of gravity lower and further back. This is to increase gear effect, so ultimately to help you hit the ball straighter on off-centre hits. Now, the amount of gear effect in this driver can actually cause the ball to hook or to slice. So if we go out the toe of the driver, this would kick the toe back in this direction, and like gears and cogs, the ball would work in the opposite. So hitting the ball at the toe can cause a ball to fly with right to left curvature. Now the vice versa, hitting one out the heel now kicks back, causing the ball to work with left to right curvature. So if you're someone who has a massive slice, potentially you might want to find out where you're hitting it out the face before we start diagnosing other problems. Now with that, I want you to comment down below. Remember, we're joining in all these videos. Where do you most commonly strike the driver? Is it scattered? Is it toe? Is it heel? Join in and let me know. I want to know exactly where you're hitting it, because I can produce videos in the future that can help you combat this. So we now know what happens hitting one out the toe, hitting one out the heel, and we know how detrimental that can be to our game. Today's drill is going to be with some foot spray, and it's going to be talking about how we can actually go in a drill and hit one out the toe, now hitting out the heel, and then hitting out the centre. Because if we can control and choose where we hit it out the golf club, toe, heel, centre, surely then we have the concentration and the attention to put our focus on just a centre strike out on the golf course, leading to centre strikes every single time. Sound crazy? Let's give it a go. So I've got some foot spray here. Really simple. Go and buy some foot spray, spray it on the golf club. It leaves like a funny layer, like a bit of a matte layer on the club, and I want you to go now and hit one out the toe, because if we've got that level of control to hit one out the toe, have we got the level of control to hit it out the middle? So I'm going to hit these 3 away, show you the flight scope data, and then we're going to give you a summary at the end of this video. That is the most important point, so stick around for that. So we're going to go toe. Oh, that was certainly out the toe. Wow. So if we show you a close-up now of that one out the toe. So now it's time to hit one out the heel. Remember, if we've got the control to hit out the toe, hit out the heel, we're proving to ourselves we've got that level of detail and feedback in our senses to then hit one out the middle. And it's absolute gold dust, that. Okay, hit one out the heel now. So we should see an opposite curvature to what we just had there. Oh wow, that was definitely out the heel. Ugh, little high heel. You can see that on a close-up now. So straight away, I've gone toe, I've gone heel, and I've got that feeling in my golf swing to know where I'm hitting it. Now, you could argue that because I'm a professional, because I play a lot of golf, I've got that sense and that feeling to do that. But honestly, I've tried this with high handicaps, low handicaps, and it's something that I've got real good results, because we're taking our attention away from the golf swing and we're putting it on strike. Now, it's time to see if the proof is in the pudding. Can I hit one out the middle of the golf club? So you've seen how far those two have gone. Hopefully now we hit one dead out the middle and we get it going a little bit further. Now on that, before we hit this last one, and before we talk about the gold dust in this video, comment down below how far you hit your driver. So we've got a few comments going now. We've got what you think is going to be the best driver this year, and now I want you to enter and say how far do you hit it, as well as what you've said, where do you most commonly strike it out the club. So we've got one out the heel, we've got one out the toe. It's now time to hit one straight out the middle, he says anyway. Let's have a look. Middle-ish. Let's have a look at that close one now. It was a little bit toe side of middle, but it was a lot more closer to the centre than the other ones were. So the gold dust in this video. The thing I want you to put your attention on the golf course now, and when you try out this drill next time you go to the range, is just on strike. We know that striking the one out the heel or the toe can have a real detrimental effect on where our golf ball goes. So now you can actually test yourself. Can I hit it out the toe? Can I hit it out the heel? And then can I hit it out the middle? Because if we can do toe or heel, surely we can do middle. Surely we can just do the same thing out on the golf course. Put our attention on the middle of the golf club. We're going to hit it further, we're going to hit it straighter, and we're going to make sure we can lower our scores this season. Remember, you're watching Training Tuesday on Alex Elliott Golf. This is where we throw swing thoughts and feelings out the window and just get into playing better golf and training for better golf out on the golf course.